Hey Tubies, it's Lord Ision. Well, welcome to Wiccan Wednesday. I'm out walking. This morning I was watching the inaugural. You know, for those of you who may not know, I live in Washington, D.C. area, literally like 5 minutes from the Capitol. But everything's shut down here, so I haven't been able to go anywhere today. But I watched the inaugural, and now I'm just out having a stroll. Our Sun Lord's been playing peekaboo. He just ran behind that cloud up there. But hopefully he'll be out soon and we'll get to see him. So hang with us today. You know, I was watching the inaugural today and I thought President Biden did a very nice speech. And I hope that he's sincere, you know. He said that he wants to help people who even didn't vote for him. And he extended a hand of friendship. I thought that was nice, and I hope that is sincere. I also really enjoyed the National Poet Laureate. There's a wonderful lady, I forget her name, I'm terrible to say, I can't remember her name, but she did the poem for the inaugural. It was really a beautiful poem. I enjoyed that. And I got to see Lady Gaga, who I love. I love Lady Gaga, so she did a beautiful version of the national anthem. So, all in all, it was a positive inaugural. Everything's been calm in my neighborhood. And we're going to hope for the best for a new beginning. Here, Sun Lord, come out and play with us today. Hail to the Sun Lord! Yay, starting to emerge from the cloud. Glorious Sun Lord. Yay! Sun Lord, we invoke your power. Grant us peace and unity in our world and in our nation. May your light illumine us all and give us wisdom, hope, and peace on this day. So mote it be. And Sun Lord, I ask that you grant blessings to all my tubies, wherever they are, that they will have your blessing for healing, peace, prosperity, joy, and all good things. Thank you for hearing my prayer. So mote it be. Hail to the Sun. It's a great day to be out and walking. The air is crisp. It's not too cold. Some years past, inaugural day in Washington has been sub-zero. You know, I remember in 1981 when I went to Ronald Reagan's inaugural. That was really cool. And little did I know that during his office I would end up working for him. I used to be a volunteer at the White House and I handled the president's personal mail. Yeah, I really did. And I actually helped sort his mail and prepare letters. It's really cool. You know, it's a new day in America, and let's see what happens. And here we are at my favorite restaurant, Shooters. I think they're open today. They got the pentagram glowing bright and music playing. So we're going to go on in and see if we can get something to eat. Come hang with us. Well, Tubies, I'm safely ensconced in my booth. Been having a great time talking to everybody here. I forgot to film my lunch arriving. So here's my lunch. I've started digging into it. I got the Philly cheesesteak special and a cold Coke. And PsychicBob's very happy. I'm working on reading a wonderful book. I've showed this to some of you who've been following it. Lady in Waiting, My Extraordinary Life in the Shadow of the Crown. It's by Anne Glenconner, who is the Baroness Glenconner. That's her picture there. It's about her work with the royal family. She was the lady in waiting to Princess Margaret. Really cool story. It's not a story, it's actual biography about her life and working with the royals. Really cool. I recommend it. Very fast-paced, very interesting, fascinating, entertaining, and just really wonderful. So check it out. Tubies, that was a great lunch. Always a good time at Shooters. There's our mystic pentagram on a Wiccan Wednesday. Well, we're going to head on home and explore some other magic, so hang with us. Well, Tubies, Lord Ision is back home, and I tell you, I'm just so excited to be with you guys today. And I thought we'd talk a little bit about the purple cord bracelet. It's a magical charm. Actually, if you can see, I'm wearing one. Take a look at this. So as you can see, I'm wearing a purple cord. For those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you know that I run a Wiccan order along with Lady Angela. We call it the Order of the Purple Cord, and we wear a purple cord as our sign of our connection to the Wiccan group. We are a group of Wiccans. And today I thought I'd show you a little bit of, magic in a way to kind of, you might want to explore preparing your cord or charging it with some extra power. Now, for those of you who want to make your own little purple cord bracelet, all you need is some yarn or string. And this one that I'm wearing today is made from this yarn, which is a beautiful batch of purple yarn. You can have different shades of purple. This one is a mixture of pale purple and lavenders to deep dark purples and purpley blues. So my current cord is made from this yarn, but there's another option as well if you're interested in something a little even more subtle. Another option for your cord, which is totally valid, is embroidery thread. I bought this recently at Hobby Lobby. It's a very fine, thin embroidery thread, and I thought today we could make a bracelet out of that as well. But before we make the bracelet, I thought we'd have just a little way to kind of do a ritual to consecrate the cord. So let's look at that. As many of you know, one of the gods that are in my pantheon is Lord Dionysus. He is my male aspect of divinity. And here he is with his beautiful purple hair. This is a life-size statue that I have that is my image for Lord Dionysus. He's literally over 6 feet tall. So he's pretty big. You'll notice here that Lord Ision is wearing a purple robe. He's got on purple outfit. And he's wearing his purple cord here on his chest. Now, when people first join the Order of the Purple Cord, we encourage them to weave a cord. This is made out of paracord. And we encourage you to make it long so they can wear it over their shoulders in the fashion that Lord Dionysus wear, which is like a stole. You can also equally wear the cord around your waist. So, but when you're not wearing your ceremonial cord, you'll want to wear a daily cord. This type of cord I don't encourage to wear every day. It's reserved for ritual wear, for when you gather to do a ritual and wear your robes. But you could make a small cord bracelet like I'm wearing today to represent the purple cord of our order. So I thought of, ways to consecrate the cord. And I thought, what's a better way to consecrate the cord than to offer it to our gods? Now, you don't have to offer your cord to Lord Dionysus, but that's one of my gods, so I'm going to offer my cord to him today. Some of you may remember a few months ago I did a ritual from Thailand called the Sai Sin ritual. And that's a Thai tradition where Thai monks or laity offer to their image of the Buddha a cord, and then by touching the Buddha statue with the cord is consecrated. Well, I'm taking our ritual today from that model, but I thought, why can't we do that also in the Western traditions? So I thought we'd have our own kind of Wiccan Sai Sin commercial. Sai Sin, by the way, is Thai for holy thread. So we're going to work with our holy thread today. So if you want to consecrate your purple cord to one of your deities, you first want to invoke the deity. So here we're in front of Lord Dionysus, and I would say, Lord Dionysus, we invoke your blessing and your power. May this sacred cord now be presented to you for your blessing, so that we in turn may have your presence with us. And then what you want to do is tie your cord around the wrist of your deity. Now, if you don't have a deity that has independent arms, you can just tie it around the statue in general. Or if you don't even have a statue of your god, maybe just have a picture in a frame and tie it around the frame. The idea is that the image represents deity and is a touch point for you to connect. Now, I've tied this cord, as you can see, around the hand. This is the arm of Lord Dionysus. And here's my hand. You can see this is a life-size statue, which I just love. And then what you want to do is, again, say, thank you, Lord Dionysus, or whichever deity you vote. And then stretch the cord. Get a lot of cord, get like several feet of it. I have about 6 feet of cord here. And then you stretch it, and then you tie it to yourself. And so you want to then stretch the cord. If you're going to make a lot of bracelets, get a lot of cord. You have like 20 or 30 feet if you want. but I've got about 6 feet, 8 feet here. And I stretched it and tied it around my wrist. So my wrist is now tied. You don't have to knot it, just loosely loop it because you'll want to take it off. And it's now going across the room to the arm of Lord Dionysus. And so while you're connected via the cord to your deity, then you want to again thank your deity for their presence. So we say, Lord Dionysus, thank you for the blessing of this holy cord that is imbued with your power. May it always be for us a sign of protection, blessing, and your presence. So mote it be. And then you want to visualize like streaming light. It could be any color, white light, blue light, purple light. In this case, we're going to visualize purple. And just visualize traveling along that cord to your wrist that's tied to the other end of the cord. Visualize that light traveling so that you're fusing a bond with your God. And so you want to visualize as we go along this cord, you can see here the cord below me from the wrist going across up into my wrist. And you want to visualize a stream of purple light coming from the deity to you, and that it's infusing the cord and now surrounding you. And you have now, as you visualize and invoke Lord Dionysus, you have made a psychic link, a bond of power and protection with your deity. And when you feel like you've had enough power, now you can let this go as long as you want. And you can stretch a cord and share it among people and pass the cord around. Like stretch like 50 feet out and then pass it. And as you loop it around yourself, pass the end of the string to another person. You can make it a group event or a singular event. Here it's just me. So I have the cord going from my wrist down here to Lord Dionysus' wrist. So you can see each of our wrists are connected now via the cord. And with that invocation, that visualization of the light, we've now consecrated our string. Then all you want to do is after you're done, just unwound the string. So I'm going to take it off of my wrist. As you can see it, I'm holding it in my hand. And then we'll just, cut off the end. We'll leave part of it tied on Lord Dionysus as a sign of our ritual. And he'll have a cord as well. And then we'll have the rest of the cord to make bracelets with. And so just trim it off so there's just a little dangly part, a little tassel. There you go. Now your deity is wearing a protective cord. And as you love your deity, you want him to be protected as well. So now he has a cord. And I have the rest of my cord to make bracelets with. Hail Lord Dionysus. And so as we did with our earlier purple cord bracelet, we want to tie it around our wrists, leave extra, and then we'll snip it off. And there we go. Now with our new sacred cord around our wrist, we snip the ends off here. As you can see, we have 2 little tassels. Now the last thing we want to do is remove the old bracelet and discard it. And there we go. There's the old bracelet taken off. Now I might encourage you to do it in this order. Consecrate your new thread, tie it on you, do a prayer, again invoke your deity, and then snip off the old bracelet. This way you are never left without spiritual protection. Because I know some people have taken off their old bracelet and then get distracted, never get on their new bracelet, and they leave themselves without this extra little bit of spiritual protection that can help you. So put on your new bracelet, then discard the old bracelet. Now the old one, we could burn it or, bury it. Because it's sacred and consecrated, you don't want to just throw it in the trash. So I would encourage you burn it in your cauldron, and that way you'll be done with it. And now you have a new sacred thread purple cord bracelet. Well guys, I hope this has been of help to you today. I've so enjoyed spending some time with you. And tell me in the box below, are you a member of the Order of the Purple Cord? If you're not, go over to my website to PsychicBob.com and read about it. It says information over there at PsychicBob.com. You'll see it. Anyways, tell me also in the box below, do you wear the purple cord bracelet? I want to hear about it. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Oh, by the way, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll have Vlog Thursday. Not sure where we're going, but just be here and we'll have some fun. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. By the way, make sure to help me out. Like this video, favorite it, thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. We'd love you to be here. Also, make sure to visit my website to learn about my private psychic readings, as well as my psychic development class. All of that's over at PsychicBob.com. All right, guys, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Till tomorrow, may all of you always blessed be.